The stage lights blazed, illuminating a lone figure. The atmosphere was electric, filled with anticipation and wonder. The audience knew they were about to witness something extraordinary. A hush fell over the crowd. Every eye was fixed on the stage, every breath held in suspense. The silence was almost palpable, a testament to the collective anticipation. This was no ordinary night. The air was thick with the promise of enchantment and mystery. The stage was set for an unforgettable experience. This was a night for magic, a night where the impossible would become possible, and dreams would come to life. Jack Astor, a young magician, stood confidently. His eyes sparkled with determination and excitement. He had been preparing for this moment his entire life. He was about to perform for the toughest critics in show business. The pressure was immense, but Jack was ready. He had a few tricks up his sleeve that he knew would leave them speechless.
Simon Cowell, known for his sharp wit, led the panel of judges. Could Jack impress him? The question lingered in the air, adding to the tension.
The audience held their breath. Excitement filled the air. They were on the edge of their seats, eager to see what Jack had in store. This was Jack's big chance. Jack smiled. He wasn't afraid. Magic was his passion. He knew that tonight, he had the opportunity to make his dreams come true. Tonight, he would share his gift with the world. With a deep breath, Jack began his performance, ready to captivate and amaze everyone watching. "For my first trick," Jack announced, "I need a volunteer." His eyes scanned the judges' table. "Simon, how about you?" Simon Cowell, initially hesitant, cracked a smile and joined Jack on stage.
All right, Simon, pick a card, any card. He fanned out a deck of cards.
Simon, with a playful smirk, drew a card. He glanced at it discreetly and then showed it to the other judges, keeping it hidden from Jack.
Have you got it memorized? Jack asked, a twinkle in his eye.
Sure I do, Simon replied confidently.
Now, Simon, put the card back anywhere in the deck, Jack instructed. Make sure you place it in a spot where you think I won't be able to find it.
Simon shuffled the card back into the deck, making sure it was thoroughly mixed. He took his time, ensuring that the card was lost among the others, hidden from sight. He handed the deck back to Jack, a look of curiosity and skepticism on his face. Jack took a deep breath. The audience watched, captivated, their eyes glued to the stage, waiting for the magic to unfold. This was the moment of truth. The tension in the room was palpable, everyone holding their breath.
This is where it gets interesting, Jack declared, holding the deck up. Watch closely, everyone. He closed his eyes and concentrated. The room fell silent. The only sound was the faint rustling of the cards. I'm sensing something, Jack murmured, his eyes still closed. His fingers moved delicately over the deck, feeling for the right card. Simon, your card. Was it the Queen of Hearts? Jack asked, his voice steady and confident.
The audience gasped. Simon's jaw dropped. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. He stared at Jack in disbelief, his mind racing to understand how Jack had done it. The room erupted in applause. The impossible choice had been made.
But how? Simon stammered, utterly speechless. He had seen countless acts, but nothing like this. His mind raced, trying to comprehend what had just happened.
The other judges erupted in applause, their faces lit up with astonishment and admiration. They had witnessed something truly extraordinary, a performance that defied logic and left them in awe. The audience roared with cheers, their excitement palpable. They had come expecting a good show, but what they got was pure magic. The energy in the room was electric, a shared sense of wonder and disbelief. Jack had done the impossible. He had not only performed a flawless act, but had also connected with every single person in the room. His talent was undeniable, his skill unmatched. He had read Simon Cowell's mind. The notoriously hard-to-impress judge was left in a state of shock, his usual composure shattered. It was a moment that would be talked about for years to come. Jack bowed, a wave of relief and elation washing over him. He had taken a huge risk, and it had paid off spectacularly. The audience's reaction was everything he had hoped for and more. The performance was a triumph. It was a night that would go down in history, a night where magic felt real and tangible. Jack had proven himself to be a master of his craft. He had not only amazed the audience, but he had also left a lasting impression on one of the most critical personalities in entertainment. Simon Cowell's reaction was the ultimate validation of his talent. From that day forward, Jack Astor was no longer an unknown magician. He was a star. His name would be remembered, his performance a benchmark for future magicians. The night Simon Cowell believed in magic was a turning point, not just for Jack, but for everyone who witnessed it. It was a night of wonder, A night where the impossible became possible.